What is your encouragement to parents who find themselves struggling in the middle of, my kid refuses to put down their cell phone, my kid refuses to, have a conversation and not text?
Yeah. So the first thing I would say to that parent, so the first thing I would say to that parent, I think about my books, Parent Rising, is that whole leadership. Like, parent, as long as you are providing shelter for your child, and most likely you are paying for that phone, you're the one paying for it. So you're the one who can say, you know what, honey, I'm noticing that you are not talking with us as much. You are not as open to us as you used to be. And I really see that correlating with your phone. And you may not like this very much, but we're going to go ahead and give your phone a break and whatever you think, for 1 week, for 5 days, for 2 hours, because that's all your child's going to, whatever. But we're going to give your phone a break, and then we'll talk again. And really to have that ownership, like, I can do that. Like, a lot of parents feel like, oh, I couldn't do that, but you can. Like, you're the adult and they're the 15-year-old, 16-year-old, 17-year-old. You can do that. I always remember, after giving a talk like this, encouraging parents, and this is one encouragement I would give to parents, is to collect the phones at night. And even if you have a senior in high school, and if you simply say, from the sleep perspective, 40% of kids are waking up in the middle of the night to text someone at 2:00 in the morning, and they're not sleeping. They're just on, off all night. And you wonder why they're so irritable in the morning and why they have such a hard time concentrating. So just from a sleep perspective, never mind pornography and texting and whatever you're doing at night, just from a sleep perspective, to say, I'm going to be collecting your phone, and that's it.
Yeah, I love that.
I had one dad say, I've known, big, strong man, I've known that I was supposed to do that with my daughter, but I have been afraid to, and I'm going to do it. So I think part of it is us not being afraid to be unliked, unpopular, the object of scorn for a little bit, and say, I know this is the right thing, so I'm going to collect your phone at night. I think that's a great starting place, and that will help your child tremendously. Now, they're going to be able to sleep better. They're going to have to relearn that, but they're not going to like it. They're going to say, my friends are going to think that I hate them because I don't text them back, and you're trying to ruin my life and all those things. But in the long run, you're really doing your kid a great service.
I love that. And what I actually hear you saying is that in a time of so much screen time, it really requires parents to get back into active parenting and into understanding what it really means to be a parent. Like, I always tell my friends who are parents, even though I don't have kids, like, you're not meant to be your parents' friend all the time. Like, your kids will have their own emotions and can be responsible for that. And you are called to parent them. And so, I love what you're saying about, parents really stepping back into that role of parenting and not being afraid to be the bad guy, quote unquote.